extraordinary freaking video. Today's Tea Talk Tuesday topic of the week is do not set your expectations too high. It's good to see you guys back on another segment of Tea Talk Tuesday, and if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Today's Tea Talk session, don't set your expectations too high. I picked this topic because I've had some experiences in my life where I set my expectations just a little bit too high, and I was pretty much disappointed numerous times, and I just wanted to give you guys some tips on how to avoid disappointment when it comes to specific topics, because it's very common. I want you guys to just bear with me. I know this topic is very random, but I just thought this would be a really great thing for me to just go ahead and talk to you guys about. So really quick, how many of you guys have set your expectations just a little too high? Like, if you guys don't understand what that means, I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys some examples of different scenarios of where expectations could possibly be set just a little too high. I just wanted you guys to just, first of all, can we just take a moment to look at how cute this congratulations mug is? It's so adorable. And I'm drinking positive energy tea. This is literally one of my favorite teas. So the positive message on the tea today is the only thing that can limit you is believing that you are limited. Become limitless, okay? That's a little positive message for anybody today. Even me. Become limitless, y'all. Y'all don't got no limits. Ain't nothing holding you back but yourself. Remember that. So I'm just gonna pretty much be just sipping my tea and just talking to you guys about some real life examples that I went ahead and typed up. And we're just gonna go ahead and get straight into the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Alright guys, so the first example or scenario that I ended up coming up with was, this one's more relatable for children. So have you guys ever had someone in your life who made many promises to you and you wholeheartedly believed them? Whether it was when you were a kid, your parents said they were gonna take you to Chuck E. Cheese this week and you're really excited to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and then they turn around and say, oh, something came up, we're not going. This would be an example as a kid, setting your expectations too high, expecting your parents to keep their word to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Now, as a kid, I have set my expectations too high numerous times, okay? I believed a lot of things people told me and ended up being disappointed at the end of the day. So as a kid, even as a kid or an adult, you can set your expectations just a little too high, okay? So that is the first example. This one is more relatable for a child, okay? So now as an adult, setting your expectations too high, for example, too, if you have high expectations that things should always be easy and go your way in life, then something small happens, like a train being 2 minutes late one morning can mean you show up to work in a funk, and that will last like your whole entire day. I know a lot of people who just expect things to always go their way, and then they think that nothing could possibly happen or nothing could go wrong. And it's just like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a good mentality to think like positive and think on the bright side of things, but it's also healthy to be prepared for things to go wrong in life. So like setting an hour or 30 minutes in advance to leave every day for work or school or whatever, just leaving a gap for anything to happen can be a positive in your day. I'm not even gonna sit here and say that it's bad to just have a positive mindset saying, oh, today's gonna be a great day, nothing's gonna go wrong. I mean, that's a great mentality, but it's also healthy to just be prepared for if something does happen. You know, that's why the world has first aid kits for accidents. That's why work has them, doctors, schools, everyone has a first aid kit, because you never know if you're gonna need it. It's just life. So like, whether it's like traffic or your bus is late or you know there's an accident on the road, it's really good to set at least an hour or 30 minutes in advance for you to go. so you have that open gap, because you truly never really know what's gonna happen. Okay, so yeah, that would be tip number 2. Sorry, I just needed some positive energy. Okay, so pretty much the last example that I'm gonna give you guys is when it comes to a job interview, right? I know a lot of people who get so excited and so confident, but they're gonna get to the job, they're gonna be bubbly headed, like nothing's gonna mess up their interview, everything's gonna be perfect, the job is secure, and then you don't get the job and you feel like your whole life is falling apart. As much as it sounds amazing to be confident within yourself and have high expectations, you can't set your expectations too high. You wanna know why? Because you're gonna be disappointed in life and you won't know how to handle it. You won't know how to deal with that disappointment, you know? So things are not always gonna go your way, and things are not always gonna work out in your favor. So when it comes to setting your expectations just too high, I'm not saying that setting expectations at all is bad. I'm not saying that. It's just you don't want to set your expectations too high to the point where you don't believe that something's gonna happen, or somebody's gonna not keep their word, or you're not ever gonna be disappointed in life. So just be cautious and be aware, and just have that mentality that things are not always going to happen in your favor, and just pretty much be humble. So when it comes to pretty much setting your expectations too high, I just want you guys to just always be aware that life happens, you know, things don't always go our way. We tend to set our expectations just a little too high a lot, and that leaves room for disappointment, and then you don't even know how to deal with it. And so if you ever have a moment in your life where you just feel like your whole world is falling apart, or you ended up setting your expectations just a little too high, the best advice I could give you is to tell yourself that you did the best that you could. People are not always going to be reliable. That's just the reality of it. And just please be cautious of things, you know, just be aware that life doesn't always happen the way that we want. So I pretty much picked don't set your expectations too high as my topic today, because I know a lot of people, women, children, men, we all tend to fall short of setting our expectations too high. So that concludes the second episode of Tea Talk Tuesday. If you guys haven't watched the I'm Pregnant prank, I'm gonna need you to go do that, because it was so freaking funny and I risked my life for you guys. So if you haven't watched the I'm Pregnant prank, please go ahead and watch it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the post notification bell and stay tuned for the next segment of Tea Talk Tuesday. I will see y'all next Tuesday. Bye!